So first things first. Story. Talk. Listen, we found another Herc facility buried in the woods up there. We need you to keep on track. Radar has another signal source we need to eliminate, so hit it as soon as you can. Okay, got it. There was a beacon at the medical facility, so it could be that we're looking for something similar. Maybe talk to Radar and get a clearer idea. I don't get this comms shit. You have any more talk? No, apparently not. What we will do though is buy some knowledge. I don't know if I need to. We've got 1,000 of this currency though. Look at these different. So it's just different starting loadouts, and they're kind of generic anyway. So I'd probably buy these last, but especially like the guys that start with the crappy pistol. Why? I don't want to start with a pea shooter, so I don't want to put any more pea shooters in the starting mix. Putting that guy is probably not too bad, but they don't have any other things, so all the different unlocks seem a little silly. As far as equipment, is there anything good we could start with? Start with a Hunter compact rifle. It means you always get one at the start. That's not a bad way. Get more S12 semi-automatic shotguns. That could actually be reasonable. Dual drum magazines suitable for assault rifles. Oh, .45 tacticals. Man, we need a good pistol for the 45s. Oh. Yep. We could start with stuff like this. Starting with a scrap's pretty good. If you start with a bottle, that's a throwable bottle, not a plastic bottle. I was thinking if you started with tape and a throwable and a plastic bottle, you've got a silencer straight up. What we want, what I really want is rifle suppressor drops I want to purchase. I often wonder if this is permanently, these red ones. Or just this run. Because it's, if unacquired, it's only got that one. Oh, maybe it's just that run. Yellow ones are permanent though. Characters start with that. Let's get a 9mm gun then. Does that mean we have one in our armory right now? Look at that. Oh, he already had one, a broken one. If I go to the armory, am I going to get that? We need to speak to armory dude anyway. Talk. Sounds like I'll need to make room here, hey? We got vaccines coming pretty soon. Ah, who am I kidding? I got to stay optimistic. Okay, we'll be back to normal. So what can I get you? Oh, we start with a damaged one. Okay, so if we get the scrap as well, we could repair it straight away. Oh, unequip that. Can I load the gun? Can't load the gun here. Glad you came to see me. I have exciting news. But I don't want you to get your hopes up. So just be prepared for that, okay? Sure, what is it? One of our previous volunteers found information that might, and I mean might, lead to a cure for your infection. But before we get too excited, it's only speculation at this point. How would it work? That's why we're being cautious. I believe the only way to be cured is to kill the cells that are infected with the virus. Unfortunately, given the mutations we're seeing, that would indicate the virus is bonding with the infected person's cells on a very high level. Killing the virus could very well kill the host. Well, I mean, technically, if I take a bullet to the head, then you've cured the virus as well, right? don't know if I want to do that. You got old world items. Talk. This is a huge breakthrough. We've eliminated one of the signal sources, so we're getting closer to the true source. That's good. Good, it's amazing. On top of that, there's potential evidence that the Herc were working on a vaccine. It's too early to say. Well, that's amazing. Indeed. All the more reason for us to find this main signal source and discover what is there. The broadcast to those devices may have been part of the research, who knows? I wonder if that means that... no, we found the medical and the thing, okay. Let's spend some knowledge. We don't have much knowledge to spend, so soon it'll just become a currency for us to spend at the vendor. Which I like. Car repairs? Improvised shotgun, improvised SMG, improvised recipe for a flamethrower. Flamethrower is good. Beeper bomb and box mines. Start with more fuel. Backpack. Never backpack. We might actually start getting melee weapon. If we get good melee weapons, I might take it. So that's the only thing there is melee weapon damage and melee weapon durability. Some improvised weapons or better mines. Learn how to make a beeper bomb. When thrown, the attached alarm attracts infected to the bomb before exploding. Mine can be placed on the surface and detonates when an infected wandered too close. You probably just want to throw it into... I don't know, it's like the can grenade. I guess you can kind of use that, but very likely most of the time only a couple wander into it. Let's go for door kicking. We don't kick much door. You'll do more damage when kicking doors. Hopefully we one-shot doors then. For cheap. That's the plan. Oh, let's see how Buzzard likes going into hell to pick up the car. Hey, Buzzard. Hey, psst. What? Y'all didn't hear from me. I heard we're getting a vaccine for this mutated strain. Bullshit. Whatever, suit your damn self. No, okay, apparently that's the wrong answer. What? How? I overheard Radar talking about it with one of the volunteers. Some medical faculty out the Hell Island. Let's do it. Today we win. Alright, so immediately I want to get back in the car, just to see the map. Alright. We have early store, so I want to be doing looting. And then we go safe house across the top. So I want to loot a little bit heavier than I possibly would normally. Hey, our gun started loaded, unless I... hang on. And we got quite a few issues there at the start. Watch out for those little ones, they'll run. We'll deal with them first. Might leave that little wandering horde wandering around. There's a box on the side of this wall. Can I get... Oh, we can't loot it? Rude. They're all runners. My ISO sight didn't kick in then. We hadn't gone far enough in the house. Okay, 9 things in the office. Painkiller's good. Damn, lady, why are you making so much noise? Early battery's good. No more 45s, but I don't have a 45 weapon. And we just didn't find the items. Sneak back in. Oh man. Hey, Pop. Yeah, go try some ninja things. It's that kick strength paying off already. I'll immediately swap guns. If they just want to bash on that back door, that's fine with me. Did I pick up a bottle yet? We want to get... Oh man, I've only got a bunch of 9mm. As soon as we get a bottle, we'll probably drink that and then... Oh, we need a workbench to make a... Seems a little silly you need a workbench to use a tape to make a... Tape and a bottle to make a silencer, but it is what it is, right? There's fuel. Okay. More 9mm is good. There's a workbench. Electronics, another battery. Do we have scrap? I don't have scrap. Bandages. Hit scrap. We do have a battery, but I'd like to make the other battery since we know there's a workbench in this zone. No scrap for us. Have a brick though. That's good. Yeah, if the store hadn't been so early, well, I think the store's probably about a reasonable rate there. It's in the middle. But if it had been one later, I wouldn't have looted as hard there. Or here. Hey, Palmtown, how you doing? Let's be quick. Bunch of kids. There's fuel. Only 3 things in the house. For fuel. Oh, come on, flowers. Definitely want to make sure I hit the flowers. Flowers sell very well. There's more fuel there, so we'll grab that. Oh, there's a workbench there as well. Need scrap. That's it. This is a tough call, the battery there. If we can get scrap from the house, we'll use that. Medical mushrooms. Okay. Okay. I keep forgetting to... I don't know if you have to stick around, like how long it takes to trigger if the zombie has something you can grab. That's a bloater. That's good. There's a stim there for a battery. I can't risk there being a battery in the supply cache. We can have a look at the Herc thing first, though. We'll have a good amount to sell to the to Mikhail. Not gonna lie, a little concerned about this. Should be alright though. We got a battery there. There's a blood one. So let's... We can get 2 more infected blood. We can make another stim. Just depends how much it takes to get that. Dang it. And we need 1. Okay. I think that's worth. And I don't think we found scrap for that one. No. Rough. Hey Valkyrie, how you doing? Give me some blood, dude. I don't know what... We're like punching nothing there. Oh man, I got excited when I saw the loot window show up. Grab these flowers. This is a tough trade-off. Obviously, I don't want to, I've already been down here. Don't want to spend too much time. But it, you know, because that costs us our stim time. But if we do get an infected blood, then we get another stim. Yeah, you look good infected. I think that's it. Dang, that would have been nice. Oh, hang on. We got a couple more. Stragglers. No. That's a shame. Okay, up to the next boss, Valkyrie. Good luck. So we're heading out. Didn't get scrap either. Oh, come on, give me blood. No. Alright. We got a fair amount of stuff to sell. But yeah, a piece of scrap and 1 more infected blood, and we would have been in a really good start to the run. Would have opened that cache up in a... yeah. Let's see what Mikhail's got first. Sell off the melee weapons. He's got an M4. We've already got an M4. Oh, that's us. He's got an M16 and a shotgun. I could pass on both of those. Take the 5.56 though. And if we end up with enough money... buy my bricks. Stamina heal, okay. Alright, let's quickly loot around and see what we can get. We'll go sell to him in a bit. I can hear the radio as well. There's fuel. Where is it? In the house. We're at 5 things in the house. And a shotgun trap. So good, just one booting the doors now. I probably should have got that earlier. There's a lot more doors that I might have actually kicked in. Could be on the outside of the house. Oh man, my running stamina is terrible. What do we have? Fire and... I don't even know if we got that extra infected blood sample yet. No, stop hitting punch pants. Get loot. Oh, katana. I kind of want to use it, but we haven't put any points into the melee stuff yet. Let's ignore those guys and go in through the house down here. I can't get into the house down there. Reload your gun, Panz. It's another battery, that's really good. Where are we getting into this house? I think we have to beat open the... Oh no, you can crawl there. I thought I had to beat open and crawl, but it's just a regular. 5 things in house. A shotgun trap. Yeah. It was... rough zone. We got 2 batteries though, so that's a good position. Okay, we bought his ammo. We want to sell our melee. I'm gonna keep the M19 to use 45 cal. I really don't want it though. I want... can't be choosy. Anything else I'm buying from him? Maybe the shotgun shells or the grenade if we sell everything. Do I have any tape? Yeah. He's got 18 left to buy. Oh, wow. Okay, let's take these shotgun shells then. And the shotgun maybe. Still only have 4 infected blood samples. No. Alright, let's go. I think if you get the vendor after the safe house in the first act, chapter, zone, you can set up a decent run. You get these flowers straight away here. It's like another $20. I don't have a stim though. Where's my goodies? A shotgun choke for the shotgun I didn't buy. Oh, there's the 45. Electronics, that's a battery. I still don't have scrap. Or explosives, okay. You could select the, if I click on that. No. Wish you could from this menu, from a better menu, just pick your attachments. Anyway, suppressor goes on there. Extended magazine goes on there. Aiming laser goes on there. Cool. Let's grab our knowledge upgrade, get more door kicking. Is this endgame already? We're still in zone 1 for this run. Every time you have a new character, you've got to start from the beginning again. But the last run we ended on yesterday, we did the story chapter of the last story bit. So now we just have to complete the run. We're up to melee damage. That tree is complete. Melee damage or melee durability. And then these ones will be taking last. So whether we take melee damage or melee durability, it probably doesn't matter straight away. Whatever one's cheapest. Alright, that tree's complete. I don't think there was anything else we could make at the workbench. Or that I wanted to. Not really. Okay. Maybe repair the engine. Come here, cat. Okay, supply cache. That's a generator one, I think. So definitely, definitely generator. Take one. I wouldn't use a battery for one. Okay. There could be a stim in that truck. Oh, that's it. No, that's good, Joy. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed the streams, and really glad you're doing playing better. More fun when you play better. Oh, there's some scrap, so we got another battery. We can grab this stim straight away, though. Hey, Schmib, how you doing, buddy? Grab that. A lot of cars here, but they're all empty. Where's the... Okay, cache is up there. Oh, that was the stim. Do I care about this house? Not really. That was good. Good. Panz potato. There's 5 things in the house. We'll get whatever's in the kitchen. I don't think I want to... Yeah, let's just get out. Can't go back out that window. That's interesting. I guess maybe because you got to go over the countertop. Doesn't really make sense. But that guy beat down the door for us, so... there's a gap in the fence here. .45's nice. Hey Jazzy, how you doing? M16, MP5, and a whole bunch of ammo. We're taking it. Apparently they're putting a fix in so you can hit the little ones over the sandbag. Soon, TM. Okay, we hit level 64, so we've unlocked Night Hunter. I don't know what that is. Maybe we'll find it. It's a battery right there. Lucky pickup. Do I want to go in this house? I kind of do now. In before shotgun. Oh, this is amazing, Jazzy. And it's making me want to play Dismantle because I've been watching a bit of your old stuff of Dismantle. I'm like, okay, I want to play that now. But the gameplay is super tight. And it could also be used as a game design tutorial on how to do meta progression in a roguelite. It's just done so well. Is there any more fuel? Nope. Okay, let's go. Gas station looks good for fuel. We could check the ranged weapons really quick. I think we want to change out from the M4 to... probably to the M16, I think. For our rifle. I mean, the MP5 is super fun, but we don't have a lot of 9mm and it just burns through it. Yeah, let's use the M16 over the M4. Nope. Make sure it's loaded. Alright. Oh, there's a generated thing there. Let's fix this. Oh, it's a battery operated one. We've only got 2 batteries. I'm tempted to hit that though. If we find some scrap. Oh. It's a bloater, let's... Lootable? No. Oh, we got scrap. Workbench gives us another battery. So I might open that cache up. Or just use the workbench here. Oh, we had... Oh, awesome. I need explosives. Oh, we're definitely opening up that cache. 8 lootables in the warehouse. Do these guys see me? Doesn't matter. I think this is released. I don't think this is in early access, is it? I know they had some issues and they were addressing them very quickly. There's our stim gone. There's no fuel here? I've got fuel on my back. I picked it up. Let's have a look in here. Explosives are more electronic and more scrap, so that means we can make the battery we just used. Also, we can make some can bombs, so I'm going to quickly do that. Terrible Panz. We're just having a quick look for loot. I don't know if it's... Repair the car. Which I didn't need to do. Just gonna have a quick look inside the gas station. Oh man. We can pull these little pukes. There's not much in the store, so I'm not gonna hang around. Thought I heard a radio though. Oh, is it in the store? Hang on. Dang it, now I want to look around. No, I thought I heard the radio. Get out. Being stimulus, I don't like being stimulus. We're also 40 down on stamina, so we can use some stuff. How much? We do have 3 empty cans, so unless we get a lot of explosives, I'd rather use just eat the big lots, the 40 food. No, eat it. If we didn't have empty cans, I would have had like 20 foods. Overweight's not an issue at all. I think that's something that really does need to be addressed, but by the time they do, it'll be too late. Yeah. Like the penalty is negligible. If anything, the penalty forces you to eat more, which empties your cans more, and then you make can bombs. Looks like that stim's been taken on the back of this truck. Ammo-wise. Okay. We don't have a lots of stuff. So... But I don't want to be here forever. Just gotta see what gates are open, because I don't want to get done by a Hulk. That gate down there is open, so if there's a Hulk on the left side, we could be in trouble. Let's pop this guy. See? Hulk's on the right side. I didn't buy the shotgun. That's it. Line up, buddies. Just herding them up for now. Can bombs. Let's put you there. You don't have to, but I think it's the best plan. You can round these guys up. You're gonna want to open the stim, the Herc van anyway, which will call them over to you. Make things trouble if you don't. Get into it. They carry a lot of ammo themselves. So you get good returns, and you get the good returns quite timely. Because apart from the odd straggler, because when you've round them up, you get to loot them in the very close together. You get a lot of knowledge as well. Like grenades, explosives, more explosives. We should add more blood splatter. Yeah, fair enough. Do I prioritize looking for supplies or progressing faster because of the infection? I've never really let the infection push me too much, except for one time where... Can't remember, I think I was here. Early game and I had like 3 hit points. 3 max hit points, because we just looted a lot. When on a new save file, if I was going to start a new save file, I would be scavenging almost everything I could. Okay, there's this Night Hunter we just unlocked earlier. Your system has become sensitive to light, but more effective at night. At night, your damage output is greatly increased. During the day, you will do less damage than normal. No, I don't want to have that happen. Heavy lifting doesn't really matter too much. Bloodlust is still good. 25% melee damage. It was here, yeah. Yeah, so then it depends on a run-to-run basis where the first vendor is. If the first vendor is very close, then I want to scavenge a little bit more so I've got stuff that I can trade with him for. So I want to be able to buy the ammo and maybe if he's got weapons that I want. If the first vendor's further away, then we're just sort of looking for basic stuff. Like I want to get in, get the fuel. I don't need that fuel. Get some items and get out. I don't need to be looking for all of the items in a location. But definitely like this one, I'll always clear it out. There's just, it's too dense, I guess. The reward density is very high. Being overweight is not an issue, no. The penalty is negligible. I haven't even upgraded the backpack. It's going to be one of my last upgrades. Sometimes there's a stim thing there. Unless your max stamina sucks. No, then you eat food, it increases your max stamina. Have I beaten the game? No. We died yesterday in what I believe is the last detour. We'd completed it and then died. Hey J-Base, overview of the game. Rogue Legacy with zombies and guns. Isometric twin-stick shooter gameplay. Slay the Spire style map. Ooh, I like a sports shot. And overall, really fun. Welcome. Okay, so ranged weapon, the sport shot's a great rifle. Does mean I don't have anything bursty though, but I'm okay with that. And we've got a lot of 5.56. We have a bit of 9mm too, but we've got some 45, so I'll keep that on the M19. Attachments for the rifle? Apparently not. I think I've got the red dot on the on that. The rifle doesn't need as much. I don't need the medical supplies, so we're not going to take that. We've got our spare stim from there. We are good to go. We're in a really strong position. So we just used a stim. We've got the one spare stim that we can carry. I believe the car's got all the fuel it can take. And we picked up a whole bunch of supplies. Engine's fixed. Car is full of fuel. Let's go. I'll go straight to the forest anyway. Actually, I'll look at the next map. We're going to go to the forest. I'm not going to skip any zones. There's the safe house, which we always want to hit. And then the merchant, which is a great combo. Because you get a bunch of flowers there, so you can sell them. So it looks like we have to head through the farm. Probably take the cabin, unless we want to go the campgrounds. I don't know. It's going to depend on fuel cost. They're both the same. I think we'll just head straight across the bottom. And then from there, we can either go compound or military base. Right, that's our path. So now I don't need to scavenge as much. We're sort of set up. It's a lot easier to scavenge early in the game because the zombies are pretty weak. Late game they get a bit stronger and you end up with stuff like this as well. I have a can bomb. I don't. What's my stamina? 114 out of 130, so we'll wait. Let's skip the forest. Need fuel though. And so the risk is then, what happens if you get to the next zone and there's no fuel? And the biggest problem is... Alright, let's just kill him. That counting is not hitting him. Dude. Maybe skipping the forest is a good idea. I'm out of stamina. He's dead. But yeah, biggest concern is fuel. Because you're likely to find one of those big dudes in a forced fuel stop. So we need to stamina up. And heal up. More painkillers. That'll give us full health. And we need to get 110 stamina, which we can get from our cans first so we can make can bombs. And since I got 2 of those, let's just put them there. Now, I can save that stamina for when I get another can, but I don't like the idea of that. I'm not eating the dog food, so let's just have some water. I'll have another one. Oh, good as new. And there's a stim down there. It's a radio. We don't want to put a battery into a radio. Oh, what's that? Ooh, okay. There's a battery. Still not putting the battery into the radio. Yeah, the big guy, I think there's been a couple of issues. When we were shooting at that fence, I think it was hitting the fence and not the big guy, which is a bit weird because he's huge. You should be able to hit him over stuff. I hope that gets fixed when they, or addressed at least, when they do the sandbag line of sight. Okay, so we need to grab that stim before we leave. Because you can only carry 1 stim. Probably taking that. There is a workbench as well. There was 2 spiders trying to get us too when that oh man, I should have had more cans or waited for the cans. Can bomb's gonna be high here. Alright, make all the can bombs we can. Might even eat another can of... That's great. Stocking up. Okay, we have can. We don't have any more explosives, so we don't need to eat anything. Got scrap, no electronics, so we got batteries. I can ignore that guy. I'm gonna take this stim now. Grab the spare. Get out. I think we got enough antivirus. Oh, where'd the big guy die? Did I loot the big guy? He's despawned. He normally has like 4 or 5, sometimes more, infected blood. So there was no fuel here either though, which kind of sucks because the only reason I really stopped somewhere like this. 106. I think skipping forest could potentially be a thing though. It is a tough spot. But if there is fuel, it's definitely worth it. We have to get probably 2 fuel from there. Because I want to be going along the bottom here. I wonder if campgrounds is better. Probably the neighborhood, right? Do all cars start this fuel wasting way? You use the same car every time. When you die, the story is that there's a like a recon crew that comes back and gets it from you. Comes back and gets it from your location. There's a thing in there, so I don't want to go in that way. Oh man, I completely missed it. Oh man. I'm playing terrible today. Just use the paint. Where is it? We've got 3 fuel. Keep an eye out for spiders. There's a sploder. Okay. The radio. There's also a plated dude in that car. In the car, in the house. Workbench. There's only 4 things in the house. I'm not going to go in and loot it. We're out. No, ammo's doing okay. Ish. I'm not unhappy with ammo, but, you know, that changes really quickly if you have a couple bad zones. Okay. There is nothing here. I'm not even going to loot then. That's... Unless I'm supposed to go to the cabin, but where is it? Is it... Like, all I'm going to do is spend ammo, and if there's no fuel and no... No. That's just going to cost me fuel and time... not fuel, ammo and stim time. So it means we have to stop for fuel. That... Unless there's a visual bug and there was something in the zone, but I don't want to test it. There's a stim down the bottom. Right, oh, there's a stim right here. But I think there's also going to be fuel down the bottom. You are out of ammo, Panz. Well, for that gun. use the MP5. Use one of our Taurons. That one. You can have a bottle suppressor and an aiming laser, but you can't get an extended magazine. There's a good amount in there. Now if we go up to the other end of the road, more fuel. It could be a big guy. None of those are spiders. We are going to a safe house next, but it might not have 5 fuel. There's a fuel can just there. Every other time I've had to... Oh, there he is. There's a Sploder. But every other time I've had to come to this one in Zone 2, there's been one of those Hulk dudes. And it's been terrible. Okay, car's full, which is great. Car's repaired. I'm going to grab this stim. Using the stim also gives you a bit of a heal too, so it's nice to not be super full. Well, to not have to use your medication to make sure you're always super full. Oh, it's not a safe house next. We're on our way to that farm, and we had to stop off here. I don't care about the workbench at the farm because, like I said, we've got a safe house next. It possibly just is a workbench, right? Is there any reason to be here? A reason to stay away from that guy. We don't want to make too much noise. Yeah, freaking spiders, man. It's almost saying get out, you know, now. Get out before you die. Is it just going to be a workbench? I think that's all it's going to be. It's not going to be a supply cache. Or it's fuel and then it's just wasted. If we can get a rifle suppressor, and not to be greedy, but a scope would be nice as well. Sometimes there's loot that. Grab the 2 flowers. Hope they had multiplayer. I don't know if they will. I don't... Again, not... Did this release or did it go into early access? I could be wrong, but I thought it just released. So I'd be surprised if they do things like add a multiplayer or add more things. Honestly, I'd be just happy if they tighten up a couple of the minor issues and fix any bugs that they're aware of. You know, release a game and go. It's actually a nice, it's nice and refreshing to have a game be released and be good and not need to fix a lot of stuff afterwards. The multiplayer could have been really fun, yeah. Ooh. Alright, spend some knowledge. That's tree's done. That tree's done. Okay, I guess we're doing this tree next. Which is melee durability. This beats DayZ. I mean, so did pretty much anything else with zombies in it. Can bombs, we need explosives, we don't have battery. Alright, let's go. 20 stamina. I probably should put these in my pockets. Okay. So can bombs need to go there. Okay, and I've got painkillers in the top one. It's refreshing for a game to be released as a game rather than as a beta. Yeah, it's kind of hard. So years ago, part of what I did was actively go around looking for betas to reach out to developers. More so as a hobby, but every now and then, you know, I also had you know, a bit of software background, and sometimes you could get, you know, paid gigs from it as well. And there was a lot of, like, quite a decent few different communities of people that would go around. That's what you did. And there were beta communities. And sometimes you'd get approached. But you had to really go looking for it, because early access hadn't been a thing. But they got released in beta form, like closed betas. And some games did open betas, very similar to how early access and open betas dropped today. It's just more public to, more open face to the public, that you know that it's happening now. So it's not something as new as what people think it is, or, you know, and I get what you're saying, because it seems like every game comes out, says, take money. Now the biggest issue back then is those betas, most of the time they were, you know, free. But you only got access to the beta, you didn't get the game. A lot of them, though, you could to get in, you would buy the game. You'd pay us like a half price one and get the game. But it was before the Steam stuff, right? So they'd say they'd give you a key. The problem is, yeah, the more inputs, better polished a game would be. That's the theory behind it, and why it should be a thing that works. But what happens is, unfortunately, developers use it to see, oh, is my game going to be interesting enough? Let's put it out into early access. Oh, I only got this many sales from early access. Maybe the game's not very good. Let's not follow through, and let's go to a different project. And developers used to, you know, use the same sort of metric to see if they wanted to, you know, complete a project based on how much interest they got from, you know, or putting it out there and having people say, hey, I want to test your game. How good is it? You know, and getting feedback that way. But unfortunately, too many developers did it in a way that, I hope they fix this noise. The cicadas is just a little too much for me. It's sort of like if you don't make the sales, you know, the metric told us that the game's not going to be worth following through on, but people have already bought it. The video on Discord. There's a video on Discord about that. You should, and that's the thing. It's become a let's. Well, I get my battery back minus scrap, so I think there was 2 bits there. Right? Alright, Mikhail, what do you got? Yeah, so I definitely understand what you mean, Kizron, because it feels like every game is going into early access. But for the most part, all those games would have gone into an early access behind the scenes in the past. They just wouldn't have gotten money for it. Alright, sell all the melees. Buy all the ammo. Even though I don't have a 7.6... That's a lot of ammo, though. I don't have a 7.62 gun. Although if we get one, I don't want to be missing out on ammo. Definitely buying the 9mm. I'm buying it. I got the knowledge. We should buy it. Okay. I have a good M19, so let's get rid of that one. I'm going to use the M4 over the M16. I'm probably not going to use the MP5, even though it's super fun. Let's back out, because I know I've got more Taurons for sale. Alright. You want the red dot or the aiming? I think the aiming laser is better than the red dot. Well, I could put that... Oh, sorry, I got a red... Yeah, that's what you said when I got a red dot as well. I could put the red dot and the aiming laser on. Which I should do. Open your store, dude. I need to sell you more things. Burn all your rifle ammo on the last zone. Yeah, well, you may as well burn your ammo on the last zone, but I've got to get to the last zone first. Okay. He doesn't have anything else. You jerk. Why don't you have any other stuff? Where's the medkits? Okay, so I'm going to buy the shotgun shells just because I've got more stuff to sell him and he doesn't have any money left. And we might get a shotgun, but I can't see me using it. And sell him a flower. There you go. Let's get out. No fuel? Got 3. Bunker or checkpoint? I've got 3 fuel. It's gonna be an issue no matter what. I think it's gonna be a total to... That's the base. Let's go for it's a compound. Let's go the compound. For no reason. I think they're both gonna be the same. Same-ish. Oh, okay. No, bunker and base would have been the same. Base might have had more stims and more ammo, but I would have been inclined to clear it out. I think the base was actually better. I think this was a mistake. But we'll deal. There's only one thing. Keep an eye out for spiders. Also, I don't have... I'm going to be able to come straight back through, so... What we don't want is that. No, you don't. Oh, Ooh. Not so tough there, are you? Oh, I gotta use my stim. He's like tougher than you. Shit. Is it RPGs? Yes. There's also 40mm grenade rounds. That dude knows the way out. He saw me and he's charging now. Must have been a long way around. I would have liked to have seen curb stomp available while that, like, not like, you know, you knock them out with melee. They stay knocked out for quite a time. But I think a reduced time where you could knock them out if they'd fallen over a fence, you know, before they get up. Oh, there's a thing there. I want to get inside, but... You can also keep punching after you're out of stamina, which I don't think should be the way it works. Oh, let's assume you try to send a link. Can't send links. Several, are you able to read the links? Is that a big follows one? Please tell me that's a big follows one. Right, is this going to get me in? There's a splody dude, and he likes to splode. So, it does make he makes a little bit of noise, but I think it's better to make it happen instead of having him just get you at the wrong time. Can't loot that. I can't loot that. I really shouldn't be using this gun anymore, but I want to use up the 9mm. In fact, I'm going to change weapons for the bunker because it could get terrible. Battery's nice. It's Counter 6 file. Hey Bonfire, how you doing? Dude, it's a big dude. Worth. 100% worth. You win yet? First run of the night, man. I gotta say, I'm really impressed with what normally throws me for impressed with the game over the game loop. Because what normally throws me on roguish games where the loop is more than 2 hours is getting that far invested and then dying. You know, it almost becomes like permadeath runs in ARPGs or hardcore runs. But this game doesn't invoke that in me. Like, I die after a 3-hour run in this, and it's like, yep, that's cool. We unlocked some story, we did some stuff. Maybe it'll be different when we get into the further on, but I don't know. Like, usually I like my roguish games to be that sort of anywhere up to an hour and a half. Anything more than that, I start thinking it's too long. It's starting to get into that weird spot. 13 out of 14 things is probably enough. And I'm burning my stamina. Oh, so glad I changed weapons. That big dude would have ripped us so hard. Oh, now we just need to get out. I wonder if we can get out through the front now. No. Go back in the way we came. Let's put the... I'll leave this... I'll leave the pistol on for now because we don't have a lot of 45s or 9mm, so either one's fine. But I like the sports shot as my rifle. Because we can always change to one of the other rifles if we need an automatic. I like just having it as a single shot for distance. No fuel though. Need a stamina. Is that going to be an issue? Hope not. That's going to be an issue. If I should have changed weapons here. We need to be ready for a big dude. I could potentially not kill him. Okay, there's an armored dude there. That's not even an armored dude. I didn't even look to see if there was fuel this way. There is. Okay. Okay, that's a Sploder, not a Hulk. This could be okay. Hey. Okay, full car. Weapons good-ish. Ammo. Okay, yeah. Not super thrilled with the ammo situation. And we've got cicadas, and there's a infected bomb. Okay, so there's our... We've got a G17 to replace the Tauron, which is good. There's fuel. Ooh, that's heavy. Nothing, nothing. Electronics is great. There's another fuel which we don't need. Leave them. Put that in the car. I don't know if cicadas are a tell for something specific. I was wondering that earlier. Okay, this is a generator operated one, so we could either clear. Let's see what this thing is. I think this could be a workbench. and I want to use it. We're definitely kicking the generator. Okay, car's already fueled. There's a lot of 5.56. We'll take that. There's a machine gun in there too, which could be good for later. I didn't have a quick enough look. I think it takes... I thought I saw it say 5.56, but I'm going to check. If it takes 7.62, it would be really good.